let's talk about how to configure the print monitoring. So in your menu, you go to Print Watch, and then while a print is not running, this is what you're going to see. Make sure this button is enabled. So you're going to see this. If you see this, you need to hit the enable button. Make sure you're not in test mode. Go to settings. You can leave this rotation alone. Your notification and action thresholds. So these are two thresholds that basically control when the software takes action on what it sees. The lower the threshold, the more sensitive it is, and the higher the threshold, the less sensitive. So if you want to receive notifications when it thinks there's an issue, type your email address in here, and then toggle this to say enable email notifications. Now, if you don't use that, the actual detection runs locally on the machine. So in this setup, it's not using any cloud services. It does not need an internet connection. If you do want to get those notifications, it does need internet access because it's using an offsite server to generate those emails and send them to you. So usually the way I set this up is I'll put my email address in here, and then I'll set this threshold pretty low, maybe like 20 or 30, and then I'll tell it I don't want it to pause the print, and then so it'll tell me when it thinks there's an issue, and then I'll have the option to make that determination if I need to stop the print versus the software stopping it for me.